hear the birds. So much beauty, so much peace. Hey guys, it's your boy Carlos Moreno from Moreno Boxing, and today we're not gonna bobble bob box at you. Today I want to talk to you guys about meditation. Most of us, we're not even aware of the impact that our thoughts have on our training sessions. When you've had an argument with your girlfriend or your mom, or you have negative thoughts in your mind and you go to training, that's going to affect your performance in the gym. That's going to affect how much effort you put into your work. And if you're constantly having those negative, impactful thoughts, how do you think you're going to get the best out of yourself as an athlete? So I had to learn to clear my mind. I first came across meditation when I was roughly around 20 years old. I didn't know what meditation was. I just used to do a thing. There was a thing that I used to do, which I used to find that it calmed my spirit and it calmed my mind. And I used to do this thing before every training session, pretty much. Before every time I used to go and box, I used to sit down in my room. I had a small room, very small room. Not as nice as this beautiful garden that I'm sitting in today. And I used to light a candle. And what I'd do is I'd sit down, cross my legs, and I'll just stare at this flame. I'll stare at this flame and I did it so many times that I can still picture that flame from the candle in my mind to this very day. This flame, the way that it moved, the way that it changed shape, I could feel the heat from it, the danger element, the life force energy. It was such a beautiful thing, beautiful experience. I didn't know that it was called meditation. I'd never looked into meditation before, but I knew that sitting there in that room, staring at this flame, used to give me strength, used to give me peace, and used to allow me to visualize what I needed to train and to get the best out of my boxing training, to get the best out of my runs, to get the best out of my physical being. It was only many years later, guys, that I went to a chakra meditation course where they taught me all about the chakra elements. They taught me about the heart chakra, Kundalini chakra, your third eye. I learned about all these beautiful energies that are in our spiritual body. So one thing that I learned, which was really interesting, was that the fire element is linked to a chakra in your abdomen, which is also linked to ambition. It's linked to the desire to succeed. It's linked to courage as well. A little bit of courage and gut instinct and drive. A lot of sports people, a lot of competitive individuals have a very active fire chakra. So isn't it interesting that I used to sit there and stare at this flame without really knowing what I was doing and focus on this fire, and it used to give me energy to train and to box. And only years later I find that out. Another really interesting thing that I found out, interesting fact, was that who I consider my master, one of my masters, who is known as one of the greatest samurai warriors that's ever lived, Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi himself was a Buddhist. Musashi himself believed in the chakras. He studied Buddhism and the chakras. And if you read Miyamoto Musashi's book, the Book of Five Rings, they are split into 5 scrolls. Earth, fire, I'm not saying this in order, earth, fire, air, void, and water. I'm going to make a video talking about the representation of my tattoos, because I have a tattoo of a geisha on my left arm, for those of you who've seen my other videos, and I have a tattoo of Miyamoto on my right arm, and it has the elements, all of the elements, the 5 elements. That's why I meditated. I meditated because It gave me drive to train. It gave me peace. Okay, guys, so that is why, as a international boxing athlete, I found that meditation was so useful for me. It really helped with my concentration. It really helped with my focus. And aside from improving my focus, I really felt that I was connecting with a more spiritual side of myself. I was so unaware of things, even when I started boxing, that I didn't even know the importance of thoughts. Most people don't even understand the importance of thoughts. Most of us, we're not even aware of the impact that our thoughts have on our training sessions. When you've had an argument with your girlfriend or your mom, or you have negative thoughts in your mind and you go to training, that's going to affect your performance in the gym. That's going to affect how much effort you put into your work. And if you're constantly having those negative, impactful thoughts, how do you think you're going to get the best out of yourself as an athlete? So I had to learn to clear my mind in order for me to focus on giving the best so I can be fit, in order for me to focus on strategic thinking in the ring, in order for me to fully see my opponent as they are in front of me. I needed to start meditation, and that's why I did it, guys.